This is the third part of the multidimensional message of Jesus. In the previous episodes, we explored the pearl of light and the temple within you. Today, we're going deeper. We'll talk about why you're never truly alone, about the divine seed within you, and about the illusion of ownership. Listen with an open heart. Here's a belief that doesn't serve you. The idea that you're alone in any decision you make. The moment you believe that, you've disconnected yourself from the source, at least in your perception. Your mind creates this story of separation, and then reality seems to confirm it. That's why I keep telling you, don't look to the external world for answers about who you are. That's like asking a mirror to explain your existence. The truth is burning inside you right now. That's the only place you'll find the peace you're looking for. Maybe you can't fully merge with your higher self right now, and that's okay. But you can feel it. You can start to notice that there's something creating your reality, something that's actually paying attention to what you want. It sounds almost too humble to say, but the force creating your world is listening to your desires. The catch? You have to accept that every desire you have comes from the one source and returns to it. All your anxiety about the future comes from one thing. You can't see the bigger picture. You think random events are attacking you, testing you, that your choices might somehow mess up some cosmic plan. But here's the truth. You're holding the hand of the Creator. You've never let go. Sure, you feel grown up and independent, but you're only seeing a tiny fraction of reality, carefully simplified so it doesn't overwhelm you. If you actually let go of that hand for 1 second, the full multidimensional nature of existence would hit you like a tsunami. You don't have the skills to navigate that alone. No one does. So why do you think this world in front of you is the final product? It's a grain of sand, a single drop in an infinite ocean, a speck of pollen on a bee's antenna. Do you really think infinite love would leave you to figure this out alone? Like a spider web blown from tree to tree by the wind? Let that sink in. Make it your foundation. What is truly love cannot be separated from you. Not for a second, not even for the smallest step. Identifying with your body isn't a problem. It's part of your growth. But just like a flower drops its seed casing to become a bud, you'll eventually drop the training wheels of physical identification. It happens naturally when your trust in your divine connection gets strong enough. What a child needs to take their first step, an adult no longer requires. When you don't need the crutch anymore, you won't even remember you had it. Think about what you've built your identity from. Random pieces grabbed from the ocean of experience, labeled with familiar names that actually tell you nothing about who you really are. Whatever you focus on becomes another brick in the wall of your self-image. But here's the paradox. The stronger that wall gets, the closer it is to falling. Because what you truly are wasn't designed to stay static. Your nature is eternal change. As long as you base your self-understanding on external information, you'll always be one step away from truly knowing yourself. Does a tree ask the air about its purpose? Does it ask the soil or water? No, it returns to the seed, not to the past, but by creating new seeds, becoming the seed again, dancing in the divine cycle of creation. The biggest confusion comes from misunderstanding what created in the image and likeness means. People think it refers to the body, but a human being is actually the starting point of an entire universe, containing the full potential and creative cycle of existence. Just as a seed is the beginning of a tree, you are the beginning of a universe. Don't let that scare you. Think about a forest. thousands of trees, but the forest is one. Separation between objects is just an appearance. You are a system of realities with a fixed observation point, operating through what you call your body. Just as a seed contains the complete blueprint of the tree, you contain all the power and potential of the divine, waiting for the right conditions to grow. That nurturing soil? It's your own consciousness. Without it, the cycle can't complete. What's planted as a seed will become a tree. Divine law is unchanging. Past, present, and future are woven together. What will be divine at the end of time was divine at the beginning. So don't worry about the future. Focus on creating the right soil for the divine seed to grow. Only one thing can truly nourish your soul: the untouched feeling of our unity. From that feeling, like a horn of plenty, endless expressions of the divine emerge. Anything else offered as soil is dead and toxic. Truth only grows from truth. What you forbid on earth is forbidden in heaven. What you permit on earth is permitted in heaven. Your thoughts are the bridge between worlds. Whatever thoughts fill your mind, that's what you bring to the gates of heaven. If you believe in punishment, that belief will dissolve in divine love. Unless you block that love, then your belief in karma and payback takes over, and you get exactly what you expected. The kingdom of God isn't somewhere else. It's here, with you, listening to you. But you keep trying to avoid your creative power because you don't believe you were given such an important mission: to take care of this home you've created. Anyone who holds even a tiny grain of hope that thoughts of happiness can turn cold rocks into a flowering valley, that person is creating the law of reality. Every thought imprints on the fabric of time and space. Don't give your creative power to a phantom, some scary, distorted version of God that you invented. Fear isn't humility. What's stamped with fear lets in no light. What exists in the light isn't about hierarchy. It's about kinship, friendship, equality, and tender love between two who are one. The universe listens to you. Like a baby who can't distinguish colors yet, just sees colorful blobs. You can't fully see the divine realm, but it's completely here with you. When a baby touches something, it responds even though the baby doesn't understand it. The paradise realm works the same way. It's finer than a hair, lighter than breath, and it responds not to your physical movements, but to your thoughts and feelings. If you build rigid walls of dry rules with no room for love, both heaven and earth become like mass-produced music boxes where identical dancers move only while the battery lasts. But dryness of thinking is easy to fix. Just look at the world with parental tenderness. Everything created is reaching toward you, wanting to bathe in your light and live in your love. Soften your principles. Look at yourself and the world with compassion. Whatever the difficulty, light heals it. Other paths are long and futile. Have you ever imagined an angel clothed in golden light? That light isn't their clothing. It's their essence radiating endlessly. The golden robes of your soul have nothing to do with material gold. In fact, fancy packaging distracts from the real treasure inside. As long as you focus on external layers, you identify with them. You show up at heaven's gates thinking your achievements matter there. But I'll meet you and strip away everything you have. Nothing physical is worthy of the divine realm. What returns there never actually left. It will be bitter for anyone who devoted their life to possession, believing things could belong to them. Think about it. Is the air divided into your air and someone else's air? What you breathe in, you release a moment later. Someone else takes it in. The cycle of giving never stops. so you can't really point to any moment when something is truly yours. You come into the world without attachment, live without attachment, leave without attachment. That's why children let go of life easily. They haven't accumulated belief in ownership yet. They're met not by a dark realm of fear, but by the pure realm of spirit, where everything offered to the source returns multiplied. Whoever releases false belief in ownership of body, home, wealth, achievements, honor, fame, even loved ones, gains more than they can imagine. Because joy is the only true creator of paradise. You already know this. Truth is always flowering in you. Only your belief in a fragmented world creates the illusion that images on your screen of consciousness need owners. Remember our agreement. To know the world from inside, you have to position yourself outside what you create. Your observation point is always beyond any materialized form, and the source where you truly exist is deep behind the body, behind thought, behind every image. Do you grieve when you wake from a dream? You don't believe dreams are real, and you're right not to suffer over leaving them. So why suffer over leaving this waking dream? When your soul awakens from it, you'll smile at how you believed in owning phantoms. You can choose, wake up joyfully, ready for new adventures, or wake up mourning what you lost. Don't all dream elements belong to you equally? Isn't the dream just your thoughts made visible? What you think repeatedly becomes real. So be careful what attachments you create. They might be hard to release. What contradicts truth blocks truth. Every act of aligning with your heart dissolves false perception and creates more foundation for truth to unfold. What's meant to happen will happen. You can't stop it. So release your resistance and watch a better world rise from the ashes. What happens is divine will, perfect for you and everyone in it. Your lesson isn't resistance, it's participation. The question is, from where? Love or fear? What looks like resistance becomes revelation when you act from unity. What looks like participation becomes destruction when it comes from inner war. A soldier forced into war can still choose the path of love, transforming the battlefield into a healing field. That's the will of your heart and God's will. They're the same. Don't resist events. Wherever you're placed, that's where your love and light are most needed. If fear of being in the wrong place guides you, you lose sight of your mission. And you can't escape your mission. You wouldn't want to if you remembered what's eternal and what's dust. Only your heart's mission brought you here. No amount of external success replaces it. Your heart will keep thirsting for its true purpose, whether you live in gold or rags. In any difficult situation, ask, how can my love transform this place? Don't accuse others of abandoning truth. Show them how truth flowers in you. You've changed the world. You're still changing it. Hearts are more open to love now, and that's your doing. There's no reality without someone creating it. You ask about free will. Where is it when someone becomes a soldier against their will? I could have avoided the cross, but there was no need. That act of faith from the heart changed thousands of souls. It planted the seed of compassion. I know it's hard to accept, but the choice is entirely yours. You're responsible for it. And here's the joyful news. I completely agree with your choice. Where our wills meet, there's no difference, and therefore no two. Focus not on events, but on coloring them with love from your heart. The Source has entrusted everything to me. No one knows the child except the Source. No one knows the Source except the child and those the child chooses to reveal it to. Will it bring you joy to learn you are the only child of God? Are you ready for that revelation? Look beyond the words. This isn't about gender. The Father isn't an old man. The Son isn't a male human. Otherwise, where are the daughters? Where's the mother? The source is the origin that creates and completely mirrors its creation. The child is what emerges from that origin, beyond gender, beyond form. What gender is light? What shape is a ray? That's your true form, impossible to express in matter, impossible to hold with sight, impossible to name. You are God's child, a timeless, spaceless essence in which everything happens and which causes everything. Does a seed lose its potential to become a tree when it falls from the branch? What seems external and spread across time is just a 3D projection of essence mapped onto reality's structure. It's undivided in the source and in you. You know the source because you are it. The source knows you because it is you. What other knowledge do you need from outside when everything is already within you, waiting to unfold in time and space? The child knows the parent. The parent knows the child. Your acquaintance with the source is the highest knowledge, and it's inside you. No one can bring it from outside. That's why it's said, no one knows the Father except the Son. In other words, only you are the knowledge of the source. When this knowledge ignites in you, you'll share it with others. Those who feel separate from the source have simply forgotten. They create the illusion of multiplicity. Whoever remembers their source loses their separateness and becomes the one child of God. Think as the source. Be in the source. That's why I say, the Father has entrusted everything to me. You'll say it too, and you'll be right. Millions will say it, and they'll all be right, because the I in you is divine essence, and it's the same in everyone. The opposite of existence isn't non-existence, it's forgetting. But you, as the essence of being, are eternal in both states. Just as dreamless sleep can't destroy any part of you, neither can death. It's just a pause between lives. This is joyful news. Feel it. Even though you've heard about eternity, your experience is limited to the frame of a single life. Don't measure yourself from birth to death. Measure from thought to thought, breath to breath, morning to evening. Each moment you're present is proof of your immortality. What lives in God lives forever. What exists remains. But don't imagine that what you think you are, body and all its accessories, will become immortal. It's not the reflection that lives, it's the one looking in the mirror. Your power can create thousands of reflections, but which one are you really? Look beyond the reflection, beyond what appears visible. The climax of your life will be deeply understanding your eternal existence. You can't think your way there. You can only recognize it. The more you thirst for this knowledge, the faster you'll see your true form. I bring you the mirror of the world where you can see yourself. Look beyond the props and scenery. See your presence in everything that exists. Is there anything in this world besides us? We have 1,000 parts, but don't fall into the trap of thinking the hand and foot aren't one, or that fingers are independent. Everyone you meet is you, revealing yourself in your greatness. Wherever life's road leads, you created it. At the beginning and end, you are the source. Truth is in you. You and I are one. Act because I act. Live because I live. Think because I think. Our unity is like fire and its heat, inseparable. So what are you worried about when I stand with you in eternity? Wherever you go, it's my will for you, and there's nothing threatening in that will. because there's no place in the source for enmity between us, no matter how you might try to justify it. The fulfillment of this will was decided and approved by you. There's no discord in our decisions. Don't ask when this approval happened. It's hidden from view until you allow our unity to be discovered by you. Without my knowledge, no message reaches your ear. Without my gaze, no second is lived. Without my will, no event occurs. Your choice is simple. Be with me in this second, or search for me thinking you've lost me. That's your main decision. But even in that, we are one. Today you learned that you're never alone. Your hand is always in the Father's hand, that you're a divine seed destined to become a universe, that the world is a mirror where you can see yourself, and that everything you think you own never belonged to you, and that's your freedom. In Part 4, we'll explore how to live in this world knowing you're eternal, how to act from love, not fear, and how every encounter becomes a meeting with yourself. To be continued. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Remember, you and I are one. See you next time.